Yeah, because I've been telling people the wrong thing. It is the completion of the third year. Third year just got done on YouTube, not started. So technically we're starting the fourth year. I told everybody the wrong thing. Welcome in, guys. Scott Sagent here, and I am ready to kick off another great year of readings. We are kicking off year 4 with a brand new studio setup. Still under construction, as you can see. It's okay, we'll get that done. I am back to my original sunflower shirt where I recorded my first ever reading for you guys in 2021 on YouTube. Come full circle. I got a table full of cards. You know how we do. Let's go talk about some June.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Libra. So good to have you here. I am ready for your June 2024. I hope you are. We're going to get going with some storyline spread. In fact, Spirit last minute decision. You guys are my last sign I'm reading. Spirit has said, okay, we're doing storyline. We finally figured it out. Because storyline, they can talk about anything they want. That's probably why. We're going to break it down into 3 different stories. Here's my overlay of what I'm looking at with the cards. You can see I've got it kind of segmented into 3 different parts. That's 3 different stories for different Libras going through different things. Our whole goal here today is to find the story that is all about you. I've had people tell me sometimes multiple stories do and will resonate with them, but at the end of the day, our goal, our job is to find your story here, Libra. So let's get started right now. I'm going to start off, I didn't say it, but you could probably see it in the picture. But there's a story in here that is very big. I'm going to save that for last. It is a lot of moving parts in there. We're going to do the smaller, simpler stories first. In fact, I'm going to go here because this is a story that is all about Libras who are going through a complete transformation here. This is a complete renewal. If it sounds like you, more than likely your story is right here in one. I have my death card that tells me that, but they're showing a great patience, a great Zen moment for Libra, really trusting the process, being patient through the changes, maybe through some turbulence in the month of May going into June and so forth. They show my temperance card, which is patience and moving things around patiently. My death card comes in talking about that renewal, like clean slate energy. So something is coming in here brand new with no carryover from the past whatsoever. So keep that in mind for advice and information that whatever this change involves, it needs to be new. Okay, we cannot have any stuff from the past or carryover from the other job or whatever they're referring to. We can't have none of that. It's got to be complete and full, 200%. They do show that here my Libras are going to be doing a juggling act in the month of June. So this is usually juggling between 2 different corners of life. For most people, it's love corner and work corner. But finance can come up there too as part of the juggling the finances, or juggling health for some Libras as well. So it's just saying it's just what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to do this juggling act, and you can certainly do that. And not just that, but they bring in teaching and learning. So it's a great time for my Libras to learn new things. It says in the card specifically to keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. That's what growth and wisdom is sharing the knowledge that you've already absorbed. So a great time for Libras to teach and learn their story 1. Let's get into story 2. This is for my Libras who are going on a brand new chapter here with work. I don't know if that means going to a new department, starting a new business, or just, hey, you know what, I'm just going to start this month all over. I'm just going to pretend that this is my first month working for this company, even though I've been here 5 years. Okay, whatever this is the energy of, there's a lot of work involvement here. New chapters coming in. It may be a new chapter in your life too. I have to leave it open in a storyline spread that is not specific to a corner. So maybe some of you, for example, are getting engaged. Okay, that's a new chapter. That's something brand new. So that would let you know if this is your story. And in June here, they show a lot of you Libras are driving a little blind. I'm going to put my blinders on here. Not really seeing things clearly because you can't, because you don't know what's going to happen. Well, that may be part of why you're here, right? Let's figure out what's going to happen. They say here that it's going to be okay. It's okay that you don't see things clearly right now. You can't see through the fog. You can't see too far into the future. It's okay. Trust the process. You're going to get there. And they do show that you're in a very good mindset about this too. And then they also offer you this important piece of information, which is called prosperity. It says in the card directly that your material needs are being provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So you're manifesting, you're really doing some deep dive into trusting the process. Prosperity says that they got you during this time of transition, Libra. Okay, so you don't got to worry about it. The money is going to come, just your needs in general. It does say material needs, but that involves a lot of things, okay? So anyway, it's okay. It's coming. They're giving you enough to get through what you can't see through, so trust that you are. Let's get into 3, the big one. Finally going to rip the Band-Aid off this huge story. They begin coming in first with a work type of a correspondence very early in June. This is the first 2 weeks of June for sure. They are saying here that work is either messaging you or notifying you, letting you know here, Libra, that they want you to give away something for free here. Maybe they're trying to lowball you, give you a lowball offer, or hey, why don't you train this new employee, even though we're going to pay you the same amount of money. We're not going to give you anything extra for it, but we'd like you to do some extra work. Okay, that's the kind of energy that comes in here very early in June. So you do what you want with that, whether you want to do it or not do it, or how you're going to traverse that. They're just letting you know that there's a good possibility of you giving things away for free. So, just handle that cautiously, I suppose. The next moving part we show in here is my Hanged Man card, which is talking about that there is some stagnated energy here. Things are not fully flowing in June the way you maybe want them to. They show that during this time, you need to nurture your money, your finances. Also, health can come up in there too. I don't feel like it's as health-like here, but a lot of my Libras do need to kind of watch the money. We're going to talk more about that as the story ends because I see money on the other end of this story too. So you're going to nurture during this pause, during this reprieve, this slow period. Okay, just be very cautious with it. There's new things coming in. So this is a huge push for new things. In fact, when we get into your moon cycles, after we finish this story, we're going to talk about the new moon attached to story 3. My story 3 folks are going to be paying attention to the new moon. My folks in story 1 with the purging, with the getting rid of the old, getting the new in, that is much more full moon energy, which will be middle of the month, middle to late part of June. So anyway, with this new coming in here, this is new ideas, new inspirations, new ways of doing things, Libra. This is something you really need to consider in a big way in June. Doing the old is just going to end you with the old results. You got to get the new results in here. They show the Fool card coming in next. Of course, that sounds like you are a fool, but that's not what it means whatsoever. The Fool is a usually pleasant card coming in. It's about a new journey. A lot of Libras are on a new path, on a new journey, and it's exciting. A lot of good stuff to look at when you're walking along the edge of a cliff. Okay, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to misstep. You don't want to misplace your footing and then fall all the way down the cliff and go tumbling down. Libra, don't do that. You don't want to do that. So the advice here is to play a little safe, especially since we talked about the pause and we talked about the nurturing of the finances in here, because this new path that you're on, it's not going to pay off right away. That's what they show with my King of Pentacles inverted. That represents big money. Okay, it's nice that we have big money showing up here. It's just not nice that it's not coming in June. So maybe in July, maybe August. I don't know because we're not reading for those months, but I know in June it's more than likely not coming, at least not early part of June. Maybe late June it starts popping in here. So there is new money on a delay. The new journey is kind of more about focusing on the nurturing of what you have right now. The money will eventually come, just like in 2 talked about the prosperity. We also have good luck, which is wonderful. to see here. I love to see this for my Libras, or for any sign really, for that matter. Wheel of Fortune is a card about being on an upswing. So if you've been on a downswing before, it's the roller coaster of life. We're never down for too long. We're never up for too long either, unfortunately. But this is showing here that you are on an upswing, or you're about to be. And that's what good luck is. It's just things working out in good ways, weird ways perhaps, mysterious ways, but it just kind of falls together and it just works out. In my Oracle Angel card, they talk about overcoming difficulties. So it says in the card specifically, you're going to see this is exactly what we've been talking about. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So that is a nice little incentive to be moving forward, knowing that the worst is behind you, knowing that you just have to maybe get through a little bit further here, deal with some finances a little bit longer till the big money rolls in, something like that. So overcoming difficulties in June. And my Libras certainly can overcome anything that is thrown at them. Now the rune stone is going to be part of your angel protection reading. I'm going to drop that in about 7 to 10 days from this release. That's going to be part of that. So we're going to get into those moon cycles right now. I told you if you're in story 3, pay attention to your new moon target window. If you're on story 1 and you got the purging and the brand new coming in with the exiting of the old first, that's purging, full moon energy. Pay attention to the full moon dates for targeting in story 1. Okay guys, it is moon cycles forecast time. Let's talk about these lunar energies that are all around us anyways, so we can use it to our benefit, implement some positive change into your month. Well, the first thing you need to understand is whether these energies are coming in or going out. Just like the tides, the moon has control of that. In the same way, you can use it too. The first thing that hits chronologically this month is the new moon. You're going to see all the text information on your screen, any rare occurrences, as well as the date. Now, this is a target date for the new moon. It doesn't have to be done on this date, guys. I really like to bracket a few days before and a few days after to get a very powerful week where you can bring new things into your life and really manifest. If it is NEW, it's not there before, brand new, this is the best time to bring it into your life. Something new financially, maybe something new with work, new love, new health. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's new, this is the best time of the month to work on these things, really help bring it in. Adversely, the full moon, the opposite energy, the energy going out, hits on this date on your screen. And of course, the same rules apply. It doesn't have to be done on this date. We're talking about a week window, a few days on each side of it here. When this energy is very strong going out, and the energy going out is the best time to get things out of your life that don't belong there or that you don't want there, something that's got control of you or hold of you that you don't want. Maybe something like a bad habit, maybe emotional baggage, a bill that's got to go. That would be something financially, maybe something with health, maybe an eating habit that's got to go. It doesn't matter if it's got to go. The full moon is your best bet to get this change to stick. If any of this has confused you, I've put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. I do it every single month. It is free. It is on the website, guys. You can check it out very easily. It is a little graphic illustration, a tool that you can use so you can kind of see these changes moving in and moving out, so you can align things in your month to it to really get them to stick, implement some great positive changes. Now let's get into your homily.
I guess the fortune teller's right.